Today is Wednesday, December 3rd, and this is your forecast for the central United States. And as cold air continues to linger here for much of the Midwest and the eastern U.S., we got a reinforcing shot of cold air. But this one going to be mainly confined, I think, to the Midwest and the Northeast, with not as much spilling as far south as this most recent cold spell. So here's how it looks like on the map. Actually, a relatively quiet map on this Wednesday, but there is this vigorous area of low pressure with a cold front attached, and this is that reinforcing shot of cold air. Out ahead of that cold front, it's a southwest wind, behind it a northwest wind, and I only mention that because that's kind of causing that lake effect to bounce around here around the Great Lakes. Meanwhile, it's sunny, just cool in the south, but that will slowly improve a bit here over the next few days. Today, a scattering of flurries and snow showers throughout much of the Midwest, and especially Michigan, Ohio, over to western New York. Temperatures peaking in the low 30s, gusty winds making it feel a bit cooler. You slide south of there, and it's generally a mix of sun and clouds, but 30s, still pretty cold. Pittsburgh, Cincy, over to Louisville, 40s for you, Nashville, Memphis, and over to St. Louis. So in the Midwest, including in Detroit, that cold front does keep that cold air around, feeling very much like the dead of winter. We don't usually see this so early in the season, certainly not unheard of, but this is more like January, February weather. So it stays cold here throughout the 7-day trend, and same for you in Chicago. And no, that's not a typo. I think we may have a tough time even getting above 20 degrees tomorrow. That's the cold air that's coming in. So of course there's going to be a spray of lake effect flurries and snow showers throughout the Great Lakes, and probably some slippery roads. It's been cool in the southeast. It stays cool for now. We got temperatures for a lot of places that are hovering around 50 degrees, closer to 60 over there in Savannah. Even all the way down to New Orleans, you're needing that jacket with a high of just 61, 62 in Dallas, and down the Florida Peninsula, it's cool, but that means 70s this time of the year. So there will be a cool spell just briefly on Friday, but generally it looks like our temperatures kind of hold, in the low 50s, a little bit better than what we're seeing today over the next several days. That's the same for the entire southeast. In Fort Lauderdale, there's less wind this morning than what we saw yesterday. That's some good news. And this afternoon, we get to 81 degrees. So apparently South Florida is the place to go. Still holding on to some warmth. Mainly clear skies later on this evening, and it actually may get even warmer out ahead of a cold front this weekend, but there is an increased chance later in the weekend for some showers and storms and some cooler weather in the forecast early next week. All right, that is your Wednesday morning weather update. I hope that everyone enjoys the rest of their week. Remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.